I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Friday, September the 12th, 2025. Demonstrators gathered on the downtown square in Murfreesboro Thursday evening to protest the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office partnership with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, organized under the banner "Pack the Courthouse." The protest responds to the county's newly signed 287G agreement, which allows deputies to serve immigration-related warrants within the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center. Sheriff Mike FitzHugh emphasized that the agreement does not alter current enforcement practices and does not authorize immigration arrests outside of the jail. Still, critics argue that the policy fosters fear in immigration communities, prompting many to fill the courthouse for tonight's county meeting. Amid these rising community concerns in Rutherford County, broader public health challenges are also coming to light. New research led by Dr. Ashley Leach of Vanderbilt and Dr. Stephen Patrick of Emory University have highlighted the importance of effective opioid use disorder treatment for pregnant women. Published in JAMA Pediatrics, the study shows that buprenorphine treatment during pregnancy can lead to better health outcomes and long-term cost saving for mothers and infants. Compared to methadone and other alternatives, buprenorphine consistently reduced risks such as preterm birth and low birth weight, critical issues in maternal and infant health. The study estimated that adopting the treatment model nationwide could save Medicaid an estimated $4 billion in infant-related lifetime costs. As Tennessee continues to face rising home prices and affordability challenges, manufactured housing is gaining traction statewide, and Rutherford County is part of the trend. A new report shows that in 2024, 11.2% of all new single-family homes built in Tennessee were manufactured, outpacing the national average of 9.5%, with over 4,100 manufactured homes shipped in the state last year. Tennessee ranked 8th nationally, signaling a growing demand for affordable housing alternatives. Manufactured homes sold for an average of $130,000, significantly lower than the $333,000 median price for site-built homes. Experts note that factory-built homes offer comparable quality at nearly half the cost per square foot. While traditional site-built homes cost around $166 per square foot, manufactured homes average just $87. With local zoning laws slowly easing and both urban and rural areas seeing steady demand, the role of manufactured housing is expected to grow further. Meanwhile, in Laverne, emergency responders acted swiftly Thursday morning when a smoke triggered full evacuation at Jackson Station Apartments on Old Nashville Highway. The Laverne Fire Rescue Department arrived just after 4:30 a.m. to find light smoke in a stairwell. Acting Battalion Chief Donald Whitley confirmed that while no fire was found inside the building, evacuating was the right call for safety. Crews thoroughly checked the entire complex and nearby areas before clearing residents to return safely to their homes. Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee continue to make national headlines following the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who is scheduled to speak locally next week. This week, Middle Tennessee State University terminated an employee over inappropriate and callous social media remarks made in response to Kirk's death. MTSU President Sidney McPhee confirmed the dismissal late Wednesday, saying that the employee held a position of trust with students and their comments undermined the university's values. The now former staff member, identified by MTSU Sidelines and Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland as Laura Sash Lightsley, reportedly posted a comment stating, quote, "Looks like old Charlie spoke his fate into existence. Hate begets hate. Zero sympathy," end quote. Mayor McFarland, a former MTSU student government president, publicly supported the university's decision. Kirk, age 31, was killed on September the 10th while speaking at Utah Valley University. He'd been scheduled to appear at World Outreach Church in Murfreesboro during the Culture and Christianity Conference on September 19th through the 20th. In a separate story highlighting progress in veteran care, the VA Tennessee Valley Healthcare System, which serves Rutherford County and surrounding areas, has earned a 5-star rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. The CMS rating is based on metrics such as morality, safety of care, and patient experience. Executive Director Daniel Ducker credited recent improvements, including reduced ER wait times and better suicide risk screenings. Nationally, more than 90% of VA hospitals improved or maintained their 2024 ratings, with none receiving a 1-star score. Murfreesboro is mourning the loss of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was scheduled to speak at World Outreach Church on September 19th through the 20th as part of the Culture and Christianity Conference. Kirk, the 31-year-old founder of Turning Point USA, was fatally shot while speaking at Utah Valley University on September the 10th. Known for engaging college audiences in open debates around conservative values, Kirk scheduled an appearance in Murfreesboro and was set to be a central component of the 2-day conference. World Outreach Church pastor Alan Jackson reacted to the tragedy on X, describing Kirk as a bold truth-teller, brother in Christ, and friend. Jackson added, "His voice has been tragically silenced, but God's truth will never be silenced." In an unrelated but serious matter, a man accused of plotting a drone attack on Nashville's energy infrastructure was arrested by the FBI before the plan could be executed. According to federal officials, the suspect, identified as Philippi, spent months preparing for what he believed would be a devastating strike. Court documents show that he surveilled a substation, discussed explosives with undercover agents, and powered up a drone outfitted with a device before being arrested near the target site in November of 2024. He expressed white supremacist views and researched prior attacks on substations, now faces life in prison and a fine of up to $250,000. His sentencing is set for January the 8th, 2026. The FBI's Nashville field office and U.S. prosecutors emphasized the importance of protecting critical infrastructure and public safety across Middle Tennessee. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, WGNSradio.com, or follow us on social media at NewsRadio WGNS on Facebook and X. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave a rating or a review on Spotify and iTunes, or even a comment on YouTube. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.